You know what? There aren't enough educated, progressive black male voices. No politically correct bullshit. I'm just one guy with a valuable opinion, bringing you the real, for real. Whew, we are back. Listen, it got a little cold. I had to get my sweater because we are in Trinidad and Tobago. Listen,
yes,
we're still in the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? Last week we were in, where were we?
It was in Costa Rica.
We were in Costa Rica last week. This week we're in Trinidad and Tobago, and they didn't tell us it was going to get this chilly, so I had to go get a sweater. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we're still in the tropics. We're enjoying this. You know what I'm saying? Just a blessing that I could take Christina and I on vacation. We just started the Real For Real podcast, and the fact that we're able to afford these types of things is crazy. If you're not watching this on youtube.com/TheBLACKMedia, you should be, because then you'll be able to see listen, we got lemon trees and pineapples all around us. It's like
fruit is fresh.
Fresh. We went outside and picked it off the tree.
You can't do that in Atlanta, okay?
Listen, you can't do that in Atlanta. But let's just get into this first segment, okay? What's new with you? Y'all, before I came to Mexico, because it's beautiful here in Mexico, the beaches, the fruit, the vegetables, the people. Yes. Listen, something about Latinos just really does it for me. I ordered something from Grubhub. This is why you leave the States. I ordered food from Grubhub. To know me is to know I'm a cook, right? And I cook all my food. I love cooking. I love to eat. Because when you order, you run the risk that it's not going to taste good.
Absolutely.
When I cook, it tastes right every single time. So I'd rather cook. But sometimes my neck and my back, and I don't be feeling like it. And so I ordered. I was working all day. In fact, I hurt my back. And I was in my bed all day. I even canceled filming the podcast.
Right.
Because a lot of stuff was going on, but also my back was hurting. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to cook today. I'm going to just swipe.
Right.
Just swipe. That money could have definitely went to some more important things. But I said, I don't feel like it. So I'm going to just swipe. And I really had a taste for some shrimp lo mein. So I ordered some shrimp lo mein with some fried crab sticks.
Hold on, okay, because you don't know how I feel about crab sticks.
Listen,
continue.
And let me tell you something. I don't even like imitation crab.
I know.
But fried crab?
It's different.
Fried crab sticks will get me every single time.
Yes.
And I was so happy. Spirits got lifted, okay? I got out of bed. I said, let me go down. What y'all don't understand is there is no elevator in my building. And I also have stairs in my apartment. That's a lot of going up and down the stairs. So I always temper it. Okay, if I gotta go downstairs, then if I gotta go downstairs all the way outside to get my food, because there's no way for them to get in the gate, then let me go downstairs first. Let me walk around downstairs, get ready to go outside, then I'm gonna go outside.
Yeah.
Now, a few weeks ago, before we came to St. Lucia, it was really hot in Atlanta, and that's what inspired us to come to the tropics, even though it's a little cold right now in St. Lucia. I went outside. I had to go outside, right? So here it is. I'm in my house. I walk downstairs to the first level of my house, and I get on the computer. I say, okay, 30 minutes until my food get here. Yeah. Let me do some more work, even though I have been working all day. I stopped, went upstairs to chill. You know what I'm saying? Nah, had to work some more because I was my food coming. I got excited, so I was working on my computer, like shrimp lo mein, fried crab legs. That thing said, delivery is 3 minutes away. I said, all right, click, let me shut this down. That means it's time. Got my shoes on, got my drink ready, put it up in the front. Because listen, I put all my stuff up in the front. That way I can walk back up the stairs, grab it, and walk back up the stairs into my bed and be done. Went to go get my jacket, put my jacket on, put my shorts on. Walked outside you won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. And was so happy.
Right. That was so
good. Listen, before I even walked out the house, I called to say, let me make sure this person's on the way. If they didn't answer, I was like, all right, cool. Maybe they can't because they driving.
Right.
Cool. Texted, hey, what's up? I'm coming outside. No response. I said, getting fishy. Walked downstairs still with the Beyonce spirit, you won't break my soul spirit, and got outside to 94-degree weather.
Woo.
I said, okay, my soul is breaking a little bit. Beyonce, what's going on? And the delivery on my phone said, your food has been delivered. To who, bitch? Because I didn't get it. Who?
It's an error.
Error. There must be somebody who looked like me who picked up my shrimp lo mein and my fried crab sticks. I was pissed. I looked at the phone and I could see that Jahil.
Oh. Okay.
I said his name wrong. Jalil.
Him too.
Both of y'all.
Right.
This is why I had to come to the tropics. Because Jalil, I saw that he came to the area of where my apartment is.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so I can see his car on the map is right here.
Vicinity.
So why? Let me relax. Why did he say it was delivered if it wasn't?
Right.
Listen, I'm a very tempered person. I don't get upset. I don't have arguments. I don't yell or scream. I don't do any of that.
Yeah.
But after I worked all day, my neck and my back, and I was waiting for that damn shrimp lo mein with them fried crab sticks, and I walked outside in this heat, and I'm standing out here in this heat waiting for my Jalil to bring me my goddamn food that I spent money on that I can't even really afford.
Hello? This was a sacrifice.
This was a $30 or something, whatever it was. I think it was like $28, but still, sacrifice that delivered to who?
Right.
So because of where I saw him on the thing, I said his car must be on this street. And I ran out there on that street to look for his ass. Because I promise you, had I found you, Jalil, I was going to snatch your ass up out of that car and beat your ass. Fuck the food. I would have got a refund. I just wanted to beat your ass.
Right.
Because why would you say you delivered my food if you didn't?
Right.
Let me relax. I just really got upset. And they don't do that down here in Turks and Caicos.
Hello? No, they don't.
Why would you say you delivered my food if you didn't? Christina, I went full on white chicks. I am going to write a letter. Like, I was so upset. You know, all that work that I just put in, I need the fruits of my labor.
Hello, it's not even that though. So it's something, there's nothing that hurt. Like when somebody mess with your food, I don't know what that is, but you be ready to like bloodshed is coming.
Like you go black.
You do.
Temporary insanity. I see why it's a thing. Because I promise you, if I would have saw that Jesus was in his life, Jesus helped him that day. Because had I saw Jalil, snatched, I mean, I would have been like, psh. It would have been over for him.
Take him out the car. You drive it.
Tonight at 11. Listen. Yes. Tonight at 11. Owner of TheBLACKMedia.org has been arrested for beating a delivery driver. Listen. So I couldn't find him. Thank you, Jesus, for saving my life and his.
Right.
And so I was on the side of the street pressing the chat. And that shit really calms you down because you be wanting to yell at somebody, but when you can't even reach them, you gotta like chat with somebody. It's like hard. It's hard to be upset when you gotta chat with a bitch.
Yeah.
Like now I'm chatting with this girl and I'm cussing. I'll never get like that because it's obviously not their fault, but I was just pissed. I was like mad. And long story short, she was like, the only thing I can do is refund you. It's gonna take 3 to 5 days.
See?
To get my money back?
Right.
Y'all can't cash at me that right quick? Right. Like, I wanna order this again.
Hello?
I'm hungry now.
Right.
I don't wanna wait 3 to 5 days for my money to get back into my account. Also, I'm not waiting 3 to 5 days, which means if I order again, that's gonna be $60 out of my, I didn't even have the 28.
Hello?
Now y'all want me to order this shit again? I can give you 30% off. 30%.
Right.
Give me that.
Right.
If that's what you could do, that's what you could do. It's not your fault. But Christina, I was pissed.
I get it.
So I found a number.
Uh-huh.
Because that chat shit didn't give me, it didn't do me.
Right, it didn't.
My
You weren't
spirit.
satisfied. Right.
My spirit wasn't, right.
Yeah.
So I said, I need to speak to a human being. And I called a number.
Okay.
How may we help you? I went through all of that shit again because it's a whole nother person. And
Right.
you know I'm mad because if I got to go through giving you my damn number again, my order number, which was long as fuck.
Right.
Then the number to my address. I mean, I went through the whole process. Oh, I did not care. I did not care. And the girl on the phone with me, I forgot her name, but I was so grateful for her because she really calmed me down. She was like, what?
Crisis.
That happened to you? You are a Grubhub Plus member? She said, thank you for being a Grubhub Plus member.
Oh my goodness.
I will not have this. I'm gonna make sure that we get this sent up to delivery.
Hello.
I said, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I said, listen, y'all need to pay attention. They do this. I need you to write a note, sis.
Right.
People are starting, no, seriously, I was like, people are starting. There's these people who are acting like they're delivering orders but taking your food. And they're smart enough to show up to the place on the GPS so that the GPS can show that they got there.
Yeah.
But in fact, they're stealing your food. And then they'll act like it's delivered, but they don't deliver it to you.
Yeah.
I said, this person did a drive-by, stop, said they was delivered, and left. Because I was standing outside.
Right.
Nobody was there, but the car, it was a lot of cars on that street, so I didn't know which one was which. But the car showed that it was sitting right in front of my house. And it just left. She was like, they're doing that? What? I said, yeah. She was like, I'm so sorry. I said, also, the little lady I was talking about she's gonna give me 30%, I don't see it. Where's that? She said, you know what, I'm gonna send you another 30%. I said, yeah, I need all of that.
Right.
Give me all of that.
Hello.
And refund my thing.
Yes.
Could you do something to put it faster? She was like, no. I said, but I'm supposed to order.
Hungry.
I already ordered again. I had already ordered again because I couldn't wait. I was a nah.
Oh, you did?
I had to. The rest of them I was going to close.
Oh. Did they?
No. Okay, so I ordered again, and they definitely brought my food.
Okay.
But this time I called that mother. As soon as it said the person.
I know.
As soon as it said we found someone, I said, hello? Somebody just stole my food. I don't got time. I don't have time. I will find you.
Oh my gosh.
He was like, I'm not gonna steal your food. I was like, fantastic.
Right. That was the correct answer.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's what you should not be doing.
Right.
So just bring me my damn shrimp lo mein and crab legs, and we good.
Yeah.
Got my food.
Was it all right? Was it good at least? Did it hit?
Got my food, and it was nasty.
No!
You won't break my soul. You just broke my soul.
Right. Oh, I'm sad.
Christina, I always order from that place, but I never got lo mein.
Really?
I never got lo mein. If you was to open that refrigerator right now, I was sitting up in that refrigerator in a bowl.
Oh.
But did I eat it? I did.
Oh.
Because I don't have time to be wasting money.
Yeah.
I was like, oh well. Now the crab sticks, bomb.
Okay.
Always good.
Okay. Enough.
I order from this place all the time because it's the
Right.
only place in Atlanta that food tastes like Jersey. Like the Chinese food.
That's rare.
It's rare. And if this one place down here, they make food like Jersey.
Okay.
So I just assumed, because everything else, I've had everything. I've had egg foo young, I've had shrimp, shrimp and broccoli, I've had beef and broccoli. Not to be fat. I'm listing
Right, it was all
off.
at the same time.
Listen,
Separate
over the
orders.
years, I've been ordering them from them since 2014. So please. But still, that lo mein was nasty. It tasted like they just put noodles and soy sauce together.
No.
And the shrimp was this big.
No.
I was like,
They
y'all
tried to play you.
put miniature shrimp in here? Since when y'all start doing that? When you order beef and
That's
broccoli,
not-
you supposed to put the beef and broccoli shrimp into the shrimp lo mein.
Right, that's like,
I ordered a quart.
That's like shrimp roll shrimp.
Exactly. I ordered a quart, which means that's a $12. Y'all should have put.
Yeah. Oh, ooh, no.
You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. I was just mad. I was just mad as
Oh,
hell.
my feelings are hurt.
I was so pissed. But also, because I had to wait again, came back upstairs, did more work.
Okay.
So now I overworked myself. And I was supposed to be upstairs watching Stranger Things so Shalia could get off of my back. I'm going to finish it. Goodness. And it just messed up my whole day. The food was not good.
Yeah.
I was pissed. Ate a little bit of it because I bought it.
Right, of course.
Effed up them crabs leg. Oh, them crab. I said the crunch. It's always the crunch.
Do you use tartar sauce with yours?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Girl, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I do with the crab. Okay. The crab sticks.
I'm getting some tonight. I don't care. Go ahead.
I take the, I bought the sweet chili sauce.
Yeah.
Take the bag.
Shake it.
Shake it up with the sweet chili sauce.
Yeah.
Dip it in the tartar.
Ooh.
You won't break my soul. Listen. So that was.
See, I didn't know all of that. The rest of that.
Yeah, that's because I wanted to share the story on the podcast, and that you
have
have your shocking reactions on the podcast. But, child.
I mean, at least we out here in St. Croix, though.
Listen.
Can somebody get this man a coconut?
Thank you. Please give me a coconut drink. No alcohol. I done told you already.
He needs an umbrella too.
Thank you. So let's get into this next segment. Listen, we only did 30 minutes. Well, we're out in the tropics, so we're only doing 30 minutes.
Right.
The episode 5 was 30 minutes. This one will be 30 minutes. Listen, let's get into the next segment.
It's just the real.
I feel like there's somebody trying to erase Wendy Williams. You can say what you want about her. You can say that you don't like her. You can say that she's rude. You can say that she's whatever. But Wendy Williams put in the work. She is, in fact, a legend. She is a radio legend. She is a hip-hop legend. And she is a television legend. How they didn't even do anything special for the last episode of her show with her is wild. How they took down her YouTube videos, I don't know if that was by her request or not, is wild. And how they took off that Instagram page like that is wild. It's giving erasure, and I don't like that. Wendy Williams is a legend. And considering so many people have podcasts now, so many people leave their opinions in comment sections, etc., what Wendy Williams did and has done is what you doing right now. A lot of y'all leave comments, a lot of y'all say all kind of crazy stuff. And she ain't, well, in her radio days, she was crazy, but on her television show, she ain't even go that far because obviously she couldn't. But to me, nothing she said or done called for this. For this to happen, where it's like they're trying to just erase her, I'm not with it. Thankfully, though, Wendy Williams will be releasing a podcast. And she's said to have amazing guests. Somebody from the White House, supposedly. Somebody from the Kardashians, supposedly. And she just recently released some pictures and like a little video clip on her new Instagram page. I think it's like the Wendy Williams Podcast Show or something. I don't know what it is. But Wendy Williams in the podcast space, if y'all thought she was...
I was about to say.
If you thought her TV show was too much, man, I'm ready for this. First of all, she's from Jersey. She's my Jersey girl. So that's just love right there. I love my Wendy. And even if she was talking shit about me, I would still have love for her. Like, people are like, oh, but if it was you, okay, if it was me, she'll say some shit, I'll say some shit back, because that's how Jersey people do. Right. We ain't gonna take it to heart like, how dare she? Like, okay, she has her opinions about things, she shares them. That's what her job is, that's what she does. Right. Get over it. She ain't never hurt you, she ain't never stole, she ain't never messed up the black community. Like, she ain't never do nothing crazy where y'all acting like she needs to be erased. Like, that's just wild to me. Just wild. What are your thoughts about Wendy? I saw your face do a little thing.
Because I have mixed thoughts. Like, I see where you coming from as far as, like, that's her job. She's doing her job.
But for me, like, what has she said where you felt like too much?
Right. Yeah, no, I don't think, on her TV show.
On TV show.
Because radio was totally different.
Wild.
When I was younger, I was
wild.
like, oh my God.
Uh-huh.
But,
I met her when I was in elementary school,
too. Really?
Yes. I was scared because I was like, everybody was like, yo, Wendy's coming.
Yeah.
I was like, why y'all acting like this? And I remember hearing her. It was very controversial. She came, but she, she was nice.
I feel like from, like, I guess a devil's advocate stand people are probably gonna be like, oh, well, she deserves this just because she's such a gossip queen.
I've seen that.
You know what I mean?
I've seen people say, oh, well, this is what she gets. This is karma. I was like,
Right.
for what? What
Right.
did she do?
Yeah, I mean, I guess people just like anybody, like just somebody talking about somebody else all the time, you just be like, oh my God, how can you say that? So.
I mean, I just wonder what they say about radio people.
Mm-hmm.
Like Hot 97 or Big Boy, or it's so many radio, even Elvis Duran and what's his name? White guy that did, I think he like created or helped create American Idol. Not Simon, the other one, the host. I forgot his name. Anyway, he has a radio. Ryan Seacrest has a radio show, and they talk about music all the time. Like, I'm just wondering, is it equal that we're doing this to everybody? Or are we just picking on certain people? Is it because she's a Black woman? Is it because of how she looks? I heard someone say she don't even look good enough to be, like, talking like this. I was like, what? Like, what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, no, I feel you.
I just don't know.
But I mean, everybody does it, like you said.
Literally.
But I guess it's her platform and just her. She's not afraid to say nothing. You know that.
Girl.
She'll call somebody out sitting right in front of her. Yeah, so.
And listen, you gotta respect somebody who gonna shoot the shit with you.
Hello?
In your face.
Yeah.
Because a lot of y'all be saying a lot of stuff behind closed doors. The same people who be talking to me about how they don't like Wendy, if y'all heard the stuff that they say about other people, I'll be looking at them like, bitch, you are Wendy.
Yeah.
And worse.
Yeah.
So because she said it on the platform, she got enough balls to do that, and you say it behind your back, let's get off that, because I'm starting to bring up a little stuff. Y'all, listen, even though where we at right now? Because I keep forgetting, you know, it's cold, so I keep forgetting.
I don't know. What do we end up? You know, we just been hopping. Island hopping like.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that part out because it's gonna fuck up the thing. Let's think of an island real quick. Okay. Listen, y'all know we in the Bahamas right now, so it's just, it got a little cold, so I had to put my jacket on. But even though we in the Bahamas, I still keep track of what's going on in America. Not everybody can have a gun. The Supreme Court. First of all, Clarence Coon ass needs to go on somewhere. I have never been so upset with a person that has such a important role before. What is his name? Clarence Thomas? Whatever.
Yeah.
Clarence.
Him.
He looked like a damn Clarence. Abortion is now illegal.
Right.
President Biden and Kamala Harris just blocked it with some
bill.
Right, I'm mixing my words right now. I'm sorry, y'all. But they just blocked it. He signed an executive order to protect women's health care rights. But he shouldn't have even had to do that because the Supreme Court, mostly white people and Clarence, black ass, just decided to overturn Roe versus Wade.
Right.
Not only that, but y'all literally okayed people to have a gun. It is a right for people to carry a weapon now, nationally.
Yeah.
I just cannot believe this shit. It's like we're going backwards.
Yeah.
It's like we're going backwards. Not only that, but with gun violence and gun laws, it's very clear which negatively affects black people. So does not having a place to get abortions, which again has been executive order. So we're gonna see what that does in the next couple of days. But still, it's like you took that away, and you know it disproportionately affects black people, guns particularly. And then guess what? Another mass shooting.
Yeah.
All within like a week.
It's scary.
And it's obvious what's going on here. The funny thing is that Clarence is all gung-ho talking about we need to stop gay rights now. Not gay rights, but well, it is a gay right, but stop gay marriage and doing some other things. He was like, we need to look into some other things. You're doing all of that, but you're married to a white woman. Somebody was like, but you ain't ever say nothing about overturning Loving versus Virginia. I was like, that's brilliant. Let's overturn that, because you got a white wife at home and you're cooning for these whiteys.
Right.
And you know that it's disproportionately affecting African Americans.
Yeah.
I've never publicly called someone a coon before, because I don't believe in that. Clarence, you're a coon. But thank you to President Biden and Kamala Harris for that executive order, because Because even my girl Kimberly Elise got her ass on Beyonce's internet and said she's so happy that millions of babies will be saved.
Wow.
First of all, Kimberly, just because abortion becomes illegal, which by the way has been now obviously executive ordered back to where it was, doesn't mean that women were gonna stop having abortions.
Right.
So it's not even the fact that you have an opinion about it, it's the fact that wasn't even smart.
Yeah.
I have revered you as a smart, one of my favorite actresses, and then for you to come out and say millions of babies will be saved, how? Women will simply revert back to what they were doing when you were younger, which is why you should know better, and going into basements and going into hotels. Listen, if motherfuckers could get BBLs, high quality BBLs in fucking hotels and shit, you don't think they was getting abortions? Girl, that's easy. That's nothing. So for you to say that publicly, I lost respect. Because women should have a healthy, clean, that's what it's about. It's about having a healthy, clean place to get health care. Because if a woman gets raped, or if a woman has a baby with somebody, or if they slip up, or if the condom breaks, and they can't, there's a million reasons why somebody would not want to carry a child, and it's a hard decision that they make every single time. If they can't have a clean place to do that, and you happy about that, I can't respect you. I can't respect you. Girl, I can't respect you. I can't respect you. Kimberly? What going on? Because we in the tropics.
Right.
What going on? That just made me so sad. Made me so sad.
I mean, I see where she's coming from.
Yeah.
As far as save lives, I'm all about it. I mean, I've never been one for abortion, but I'm not here to make, anybody's decision or judge them like that or whatever. But like you said, when has the law ever stopped anybody from doing anything? Ever.
One had nothing to do with the other, and obviously this is not about that. You should be smart enough to know that this was not about let's save the babies.
Right.
You know how many people give up their children?
Hello?
You talking about save the babies? Are you a foster mom? Do you have 25 kids?
Yeah.
Do you run an orphanage? There's a million ways you can help people.
Absolutely.
And you worry about what somebody else doing over here in the corner with their life.
Yeah.
It's silly to me. Girl. I can never be serious. Listen. The last thing I wanted to keep it real about before we end this podcast is I've noticed that there is an extreme lack of originality, an extreme lack of talent, and I just don't understand why. Everybody's literally repeating the same lyrics. They're sounding the same. They're using the same type of voice, the same type of, they do that a lot. They every night. It's like, okay.
Yeah, we get it.
Every time. Same type of music. I understand why Beyonce came out with a house record. I understand why Drake did it. Because y'all all sound the same. They went so far left that it's like, don't nobody want to sound like y'all.
Right.
I'm tired of doing that same shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, where is the talent? Where's the originality? Who are the record executives that are hiring people who look, sound, feel, and came up with some new stuff? That's why I love Tank and the Bangers. And they're not necessarily new or fresh with their sound particularly, because it's definitely very neo-soul, and sometimes they sound like Jill Scott versions of whatever. But because of what's going on right now, they're so bold and so powerful enough to do something so different while also mixing it. Because even when Taking the Bangers, they start rapping, it's like a fusion of beautiful music. You can tell they care about the musicality of it. And I love them so much, but where is that? Yeah. I think the question is, why are these labels continuing to push out the same type of people, the same type of music? Listen, all I know is a new age is coming. My prayer is that I, through comedy, entertainment, and personal experiences, will help each and every listener seek understanding from one another. I will not always get it right. I will change my mind. I may even speak out of turn. But I do this with love, and I'm asking for grace to heal through conversation in a safe space, to tackle community issues that the truth will reveal with no circumlocution, just the real, for real. And we're off. You can listen to the uncensored version of The Real for Real on Apple or Spotify podcast, and soon you'll be able to hear it everywhere.